This guy's been anxious to get out there today, Ranger Suarez, and making his first start of the 2025 season. Career as a starter, 30-24 with a 3.52 earned run average. Overall, he's won 41 games in his big league career. Facing the Arizona Diamondbacks, he's 1-3 against them with an ERA of 5.09. And a strike three called right at the knees. A little sinker. Perdomo wasn't expecting it. What away.
You know, this is where Rangers at his strength. The ball's down in the zone. He should get a lot of ground balls from this Diamondbacks offense, but man, good start for him.
And a called strike three. Another sinker. Back-to-back Ks on the sinker. Another 2 outs. Randall Grichuk 1 for 5 so far in the series. If Sosa can make this play, it'll be 1 for 6, and he does. That's 12 pitches for Ranger. 1, 2, 3 go the Dbacks here in the first. Phillies coming up for the first time when we get back.
Left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound today. 1 win in 6 starts, an ERA over 6. Erod roughed up by the Mets to start this road trip last week. Right there. Well, if it works for Suarez, it'll work for Erod. A fastball at the knees is strike 3.
2-1 to Harper, who's 1 for 8 in this series, has 4 hits on the homestand. Opposite way, that's pretty well hit. Turned around as Geraldo. It is gone! Bryce Harper launches his first home run since the 18th of April, and the Phillies jump out to a 1-0 lead.
How bad did he need that one, Tom?
Big time.
Wow. He has been hitting some balls hard, but not any luck. And this one here is just a line drive. And when he's hitting the ball with authority that way, he's tough to pitch to.
Phillies loaded up with righty, so the homer to Harper, and he loses the other lefty, Schwarber. Popped up foul ground for Naylor, first base side. Josh got some room, and Erod is out of the first, but Bryce Harper hits his 6th home run this season and gives the Phillies a 1-0 lead.
Ranger right back at it after a 12-pitch first inning, a couple strikeouts. Got him. Came back 93, 20 mile per hour more. That's 3 strikeouts for Ranger. Swing and a miss. That's 4 strikeouts. Got 3 on the sinker.
Well, he went breaking ball, change up.
Reaches out, pops it up, shallow center field. Out is Sosa, and he's there to make the catch. 28 pitches so far through 2 innings for Ranger Suarez. 6 up, 6 down for Ranger Suarez as he begins the 3rd inning against the bottom third of the order.
And it's a little bit low. That's ball 4. There's the first base runner allowed by Ranger Suarez today.
And Herrera gets into one. It backs up. Schwarber still backing up to the wall, and it's off the wall. He just missed a home run. It's a long single as Hampson gets into 3rd. Jose Herrera gave it a ride out there. Diamondbacks with 1 out have men on the corners. And here's Geraldo Perdomo. Hard to 3rd. Fair ball down the line. Hampson's home. Herrera's on the run. It caroms off the seats. And Perdomo's into 2nd with an RBI double, and we're tied at 1. 3 consecutive have reached with 1 out.
And look at the D-backs bottom of the lineup producing again. It doesn't matter which cast of characters is down there. They're getting the job done.
The walk to Hampson, the hit by Hosey. RBI double by Perdomo. Corbin Carroll knocks it into right field. Herrera's home. Sean Larkin waving Perdomo. Castellanos with a throw, and it's cut off. Diamondbacks with a big 3rd here, and they lead it 3-1.
And happening so quick, they're not wasting any time.
Got him again. Foul tip hung on to by JT. 21 pitch 3rd inning. 3-run score for the Diamondbacks. Harper's home run is last time up. The opposite field home run is only the 2nd opposite field home run for the Phillies this season. It's that one sharply to right, and it's a base hit for Harper. He's 2 for 2, showing signs. Liner to left. That'll be in for a base hit. Gurriel got to it quickly, backhands it. Goes the throw to 3rd base and allows Castellanos to go to 2nd base. 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs.
It's this one out. Lazy fly to right. Corbin's got it. Erod strands 2. Tim Tawa, the start at 2nd base. Tim Tawa dumps it into right field. Little bloop single with 2 outs keeps the inning alive for Garrett Hampson.
3-2 pitch, and that's outside ball 4. Ranger looks really frustrated at that.
So back-to-back guys reach with 2 outs and a chance for Hosey. Hosey punches it the other way. That's down the line, and it's in the corner. Here we go. Tawa scores. They will wave Hampson. Jose Herrera drives in 2 more, and it's 5-1.
He's talked about how he's liked his at-bats so much more over his last couple times out there. Finds himself in a great hitter's count. Hits that one on the screws, even though Castellanos is playing over towards the line. He still couldn't catch up to that ball.
3 home in the 3rd. 2 more home in the 4th, and a chance here for Perdomo. Perdomo chops it to 3rd. It's off the glove of Bohm. They're going to wave Hosey all the way around. It rolls up the line, and it's 6-1. Alec Bohm kicked that one well up the line in foul ground.
It would have been a tough play. Who knows if he makes it, if he gets it clean to throw all the way across the diamond, but he wouldn't have given up a run.
Corbin Carroll, a 2-run single his last time. Perdomo on the move. Realmuto to second. It gets into center. Jerry has to stay put as Rojas comes in and backs up.
Go back to that Tau at bat. He had a chance to get out of this inning around 62 pitches. But that single.
Look at this. Perdomo caught everybody napping. Suarez was paying no attention. The left-hander on the mound, and Jerry just took off. And Corbin knocks it into center. This fourth inning continues for the Diamondbacks. It's 7-1. Carroll's knocked in 3.
Suarez just pleading for anything to happen. He just needs an out. But unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to get out of his own 4th inning.
Rangers Suarez is all done today. He's still responsible, though, for the runner at first.
They'll score that a passed ball on Herrera, his first. Runner in scoring position, but with 2 outs.
3-1 pitch. Off the hands, out toward right center field. It's not that deep. It's going to drop in for a base hit. RBI for Rojas as Sosa scores. It's a 7-2 game.
He got absolutely jammed, and that bat exploded on him, but you just cannot put it in a better spot.
Eduardo Rodriguez faces Bryce Harper to start the Phillies 5th. Right on the corner, caught looking, and Erod rings him up with a slider. That's 8 strikeouts for Rodriguez. Wow. Slider up and away. He went down with that pitch to Harper, went up with it to Schwarber. He's got 2 strikeouts, 9 for the ball game. It gets behind Herrera. Hosey's got it. Throw to first is in time, and Eduardo Rodriguez strikes out the side in the 5th. 10 strikeouts through 5 for Erod, and he leads at 7-2. Eduardo Rodriguez has a season high 12 strikeouts. That was his 2nd start of the year at Washington so far today. He's punched out 10 Phillies through 5 innings.
Down the right field line for Bohm, slicing toward the corner. That's going to be in for a base hit. It goes to the wall. And Bohm's on his way to second. Carroll bobbled it for a moment, but then recovered.
Well, here we go.
Not that time. Emil Jimenez says no. So a pair of 1-out base runners. Murillo is ready in the bullpen. Yep, here comes Torey Lovullo. And a 7-2 lead. Right-hander Juan Murillo trying to keep it that way. 5 appearances for Murillo, who's a fast mover in this bullpen.
And now 1-2. And Weston Wilson's got to bear down. And a high fly ball to deep left field. Forget about it.
Whoa.
3-run missile off the bat of Weston Wilson. And he has pulled the Phils within 2. 7-5. What a jolt that was.
Put a charge into that one and put a charge into this fan base.
And now they lead at 7-5 as Kevin Ginkel is on to start the bottom of the 7th inning. Checks on the fastball away. And here comes Schwarber as the tying run. No outs in the 7th. High sky, deep left center. Gurriel calling off Hampson. And look out, Garrett's got it. Harper heads up, tags, and he's at second.
Realmuto's 0 for 3. He's popped out, flied out, popped out. JT out toward right center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Harper's going to score. It's a 1-run game. RBI single for Realmuto, who's got 5 hits on the homestand.
That ain't pretty, but it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of hitting by JT.
There goes Realmuto. Just got a piece of the slider, or did he? It's still a live ball. Herrera, and they can't get the out. And look at Realmuto into third, and he's safe. Gino, it looked like Josh had his foot planted on the bag, and Realmuto came in there. Gino seems to be okay, fortunately. They'll challenge the safe call at third.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner's out. Arizona returns the challenge.
Doug Edding is the crew chief with the announcement, but the Phillies get a run, and it's a 1-run game.
And Jose Alvarado's on because he wants to keep this at a 1-run game and give the Phillies offense one last chance in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Bohm smothers it, knocks it down, it rolls away. Perdomo's aboard with his 4th hit today, and a 1-out base runner.
Ground ball to second. That might be 2. You got to hurry though with Carroll. There's 1, and he couldn't get the ball out of the glove. Trey couldn't. So they get the force at second base.
We'll see if Randall can do something here against the left-hander. Corbin's at first. 2 outs in the 9th. There he goes. He got a big jump, and Grichuk knocks it into right center. Corbin stops at second. He's going to come home as that gets all the way to the warning track. Grichuk heads for second, and he's got a huge RBI double.
And you said it, insurance runs. They need them. And this bullpen has been known to give them up.
An RBI double with 2 outs. An insurance run for Shelby Miller, the right-hander, out there to try and lock this one down.
Schwarber's 0 for 3, a couple strikeouts and a fly out. Fly ball, more than a single, right center field, way out of here. solo home run, Kyle Schwarber. Phillies are back within 1. It's an 8-7 game. 295 for the career. He pulls that one through the hole on the left side, a base hit. Second hit of the day for Nick. Tying run is aboard. JT's coming up. Ground ball back toward the middle. That'll go into center field, a base hit. Marsh is to second. He'll hold up there. And the Phillies have the tying run at second, the winning run at first. Alec Bohm has doubled and scored a run. He's also walked and struck out and reached on a wild pitch. Looper out to center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Here comes Marsh. He's going to score. We are all tied up at 8.
Now they're into it. Holy moly, what an inning.
And man, are they into it big time.
On the ground to second. Tawa gobbles it up from the outfield grass. Diamondbacks get 1 in the 9th. Phillies counter with 2. And we'll play extras to the 10th we go at Citizens Bank Park. Gino Suarez made the final out. He'll be the runner at second as Josh Naylor starts it off. 2-1 is punched to short. It's just by Trey Turner. They're going to wave Gino. Schwarber comes up, throwing play at the plate, and Real Muto can't collect it. Naylor's into second, and it's 9-8 Diamondbacks.
Here's Gurriel.
Gurriel, what an at-bat by Lourdes right there. Worked the base on balls. Still no outs in the inning. And they're on the corners for Tawa with 1 run already home. Line to left. Schwarber's got it. Here comes Naylor. The throw is into second, and it's 10-8 Diamondbacks. The RBI for Tim Tawa.
Up there to do a job and does exactly that. Just try to get anything to the outfield.
So that's probably going to be it for Alvarado. He'll bring Carlos Hernandez in to face the left-hander.
And Alec laces it into right field for a base hit. Gurriel into second, and a big 10th continues for the Diamondbacks. Look out, that got him. They're going to be loaded. Here's another look for Perdomo. And Perdomo works the bases loaded walk. Another run comes home, and it's 11-8. Geraldo Perdomo doing Geraldo Perdomo type things. As Jalen Beeks comes out to work the home half of the 10th inning. 15 appearances, tops on the staff. He worked a scoreless 8th inning in the opener here Friday night.
Line drive, base hit. It's at left field.
Stott will scamper into third base, and there you go. The tying run is coming to the plate after the single by Weston Wilson, his second hit of the day.
That one's out to center field. Thomas is over. He'll make the catch. Stott will score. Sacrifice fly RBI for Kepler. 11-9. Line drive left field. That's going to be in for a hit. Wilson will stop at second. Tying run is aboard. Winning run coming to the plate.
Center field. Alec Thomas drifting back toward the warning track, and he's able to run it down. Everybody stays put where they are. They retire Harper, but now you deal with Schwarber. And another left-on-left matchup for Beeks. Naylor's got it. Foot race to the bag, and he wins it. And the Diamondbacks take it 11-9 in Philadelphia in a wild one here, and they avoid a 3-game sweep.